Guys, today we're gonna do something completely different. I got this new electric bike and I've been testing for the last 5 days. I also have a friend coming all the way from India. His name is Paramveer. He has a huge YouTube channel. Hopefully one day I can reach those numbers. And he does traveling videos. He is visiting New York. He's gonna be here for a while, and he asked me to join him to check the most dangerous neighborhoods in New York City.
I feel like John Moran, need a triple double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't try to ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell.
So I got 2 electric bikes, fully charged. We're gonna scoop the areas around and check them out, and you'll see in this video completely different, surroundings. I don't know what to expect there, but we have 2 fully charged bikes, and one will be the new bike that I have been testing for the last 5 days, and I'll share with you guys new surroundings and the new model. This is the HAOQI Antelope electric bike, and this setup has 2 batteries. We have one in the front here in the frame. It's 12 amps or 576 watt-hour capacity, 48 volts, and we have a bigger battery in the back. I need to close this charging port here. So the one in the front does not have a capacity indication. This one in the back has, which is pretty cool. 13 amps, 12 amps, so total 25 amp capacity. So this setup should give us a lot of range, advertise 60 to 80 miles. We'll test and see. The frame, step through, pretty cool. I like this black finish, which is not that shiny. It's more like an utility bike, very stealth. I like the design. It's very convenient, very comfortable to ride. The rear rack in the back, 25 kilograms, but I think can do much more than that. Super sturdy, big bolts on the bottom, on the side, and integrates in the frame. And we have a 500 watt rear hub motor. It's a Bafang 7-speed Shimano cassette, standard Shimano shifter, and we have 7-speed shifter CIS Shimano in the front. We have a thumb throttle. These grips don't have securing hardware, but very decent, don't move that easy. Have a small console. The screen is visible in the evening or in daytime, very legible. Temperature, it's actually much colder than 20 degrees on Celsius this evening. It's more like 60, 65. I'm not sure if this is the inside of the motor or internal temperature, but the bike was not run. We have here a bunch of stats. The same standard settings that we see in other electric bikes. We have a decent light in the front, nothing crazy. The suspension here, you can probably see the oil marks. A lot of travel in the front, almost like 2.5 inches. Butter smooth suspension. The same standard you see in other bikes. We have lock and unlock. There's no other adjustments on the fork. Pretty standard. Mag wheels, different design. Mechanical disc brakes. Pretty easy to set up. The front, I wish we had hydraulics, but this brakes work super well. It's just that you have a mechanical like standard levers, nothing fancy. Controller in the middle, pretty much, aluminum fenders in the front and the back. We don't have a rear brake light, which is absolutely mandatory for New York City traffic. The front pack does not have capacity indicator, so in case if you ride and you still have energy left, you can't really calculate because the screen shows combined capacity and it's an estimation. So it will be great to have a battery indicator on the front battery so you can better estimate how much range you can cover or how much range you have left. I'm 6'3" and plenty of the seat post height, and that's the maximum. You can definitely find a longer seat post, but for my height, it's pretty good. We got the bikes ready and headed to Bronx. The acceleration on the Antelope is smooth. On the aggressive side, the bike has a powerful torque, punches hard at the start, but it's limited and dies down when you reach 18 to 20 miles an hour. Top speed. On the throttle alone, I hit 20.5 miles. If you pedal more aggressively with 5-level assist, 22 to 24 miles an hour. It's not a fast bike, but geared for torque and handling heavy loads. Maximum load capacity 350 pounds, and you have various racks, and you can turn this bike into an utility cargo bike. The frame, it's on a compact side and it's not stretch axle to axle. The step-through frame, very comfortable handling. This motor is a workhorse. The 20 by 4 inches tires are going to go over any type of terrain. The bike weighs 84 pounds, it's on the heavier side, but it's more compact and easy to handle. After, we rode all the way to Brooklyn to check Brownsville, another dangerous neighborhood, and to our surprise, it was no near Bronx condition. The neighborhoods looked so much safer and so much more welcoming and friendlier. So, we reached Brownsville, Brooklyn. If you look, it's completely different entourage, different buildings, graffiti. It's dirtier, less people, older cars. Everything seems to be older and not as clean as it's in Brooklyn, close to Manhattan. So this is about 20 miles away from New York in Brooklyn, and look how different it is. It doesn't look like it's New York. And I covered, let me show you actually on the bike. So I covered 33 kilometers. Not sure if you can see on the screen. And the battery is still almost full. We took the bike path all the way from Manhattan to Brooklyn over the Brooklyn Bridge, and the scenery and the view was very, very beautiful. Brooklyn was cool, and passing from Brooklyn deeper into the, the neighborhoods, you could have seen slight transformation, and this is how it looked on the arrival. The transitions between Manhattan to Brooklyn, it was seamless, and then once we're in Brooklyn, going deeper into the neighborhoods, it was a much smoother, much softer transition, not so abrupt as Manhattan to Bronx. Very good bike path to ride, I had fun, we covered a lot of range. The bike held up pretty well, I managed to cover 30 miles and still 50% battery left, and I was in a 5th level assist, pushing hard on maximum speed all the time. The ride was comfortable, but the seat was a bit bothering at the end because we didn't take any breaks. If you ride outside the city and you don't brake a lot, you'll get the advertised range. This bike looks appealing and it's a good long commuting range option. I think it's priced very well for what you get. It's a good power to range balance and it helps you fit well in a New York City fast-paced lifestyle. If you need a bike that weighs less and no need for more range, just remove one of the batteries. If you need more than 80 miles in range, I'm sure you can find a bigger capacity pack and install it in the back. This HAOQI Antelope model has all you need to get from an electric bike and will replace pretty much your car.